life. I've always told you that scars are only a reminder when life tried to break you but failed. You come a long way, homie. I remember when you stayed with me, man. It's been nice, no food, no water, nothing. You running around pulling my coattail, watching me do my dirt. Oh boy, we made it. We made it. Damn, I'm proud of you, man. Keep rolling, man. Keep making good music. Y'all damn put them headphones to work, and I just goddamn keep on, cause this shit really touches me in my life. Damn, keep rolling, homie. I'm proud of you.
That's a hell of a pep talk right there, man. Scars are only reminders of when life tried to break us and couldn't. I felt that shit. I felt that deep as hell. What up, TJ?
100. What's up, TJ?
Are you on your way to get a checkup or is something wrong?
Yeah, for my heart and all that.
Okay.
Make sure I've got enough medicine and they're going to take my weight and stuff. I've been trying to lose weight for the last month, so this is my first weigh-in since I quit drinking sodas and stuff.
Hey, proud of you for that, because what people don't know, if you cut out soda, what is that supposed to be? Is it still 20 pounds or do they change it now? Because I remember when that used to be like, if you cut it out, like it's 20 pounds, that helps you. Because what people don't realize, which my ass needs to start getting back to, is it helps
last
you.
Time I weighed up,
pop, you'll realize a lot of that energy and everything that you had is
the last time I weighed like 266, so I'm gonna see where I'm down to.
Damn, I weigh more than you do. You're welcome, Zilla. He said those were the first two songs he ever did release. Damn, those are the first two songs Zilla said he released. They're remastered now, but all right, Zilla.
Wow. Hell yeah, Zilla. That's shit. That's the kind of shit that I like.
Because
that
that's how you
storytelling.
write. Everything you write is a poem or about something that you went through.
Yeah.
I would like to hear him and Sam do some shit. I know Sam was interested too, but I feel like that would be a hell of an emotional track.
I made an official post today about J Devil, me managing J Devil.
Oh, you did? I didn't get to see it yet. I
tagged you in it, Jay.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've had to answer a lot of questions and stuff about stacks because people have wanted me to let them know that I don't want them to look. They don't want me to look at them as that kind of artist that I can't trust them. I was like, you know what? It's not that. It's that I trust y'all. It's just, and I hate to keep talking about it, but it's just, this is where I looked at it when it comes. This is why I wanted to talk about trust today instead of giving flowers, because trust is a very, very valued currency that you cannot get back.
It's about what you do, how you treat people.
Right. And one of the things that, me being me and, going through what I used to, because what everybody used to love to do if they did anything wrong to me was buy me gifts and to make me forget that they did some fucked up shit to me. And so if you constantly in my face and asking me for forgiveness and all this shit, I don't want it. Because let me deal with it at my
more
own
than 2 or 3 times, or say sorry more than 2 or 3 times, you're not sorry.
Right. So that's why I wanted to talk about trust today, because unfortunately, y'all, what people really need to realize is when you break somebody's trust, you need to give them time and let them heal on it, because you can't. That also goes back to the PTSD thing. You cannot tell somebody when and where they can heal and how it's okay for you, just because
hold on, Jay. ODR, the link is at the top of the chat on YouTube. Just click that link and come
he's
up.
on my Str8 Savvy page.
Real quick to add what you were just saying there, I wrote a quote a while back, maybe a year, 2 years ago, about burning bridges. And burnt bridges do get burnt. That's part of life. But just you got to remember that you have to rebuild those bridges from both sides. You can't rebuild the bridge from one side. It's not gonna work.
And sometime in life, people don't want to rebuild that bitch. Like me, like I'm not saying this is to be a douche, make me look, but there's people that are blood related to me that I don't really have a need to want to talk to. So you think it bothers me when somebody that I just met maybe to the most a year off online? No, y'all. Like my girl will tell you, I'm one of the most heartless people when it comes to cutting motherfuckers off. Like she has to get on me sometimes. Like, hey, Jack, we can't. But now she gets why because when I call you fam, bro, or what, that really means something to me. When I give you my phone number, or when I call you or let you know some shit or something, just like, hey, yo, I'm struggling
Yeah,
right now.
you got to be careful with that though,
That because and it's really
because you're sitting there. If you call someone fam and you care about them so much, if it's that easy for you to cut them off, it's not. It's not always them. They can
no
very well say, "Well, if you cut me off on the first sign of trouble, then you didn't care as much as you say you did."
right.
But I get what you're saying. But remember what I told you yesterday. We got to start showing grace to people too.
No, yeah, not,
We
and
don't
that's
we
what.
don't always have to go so hard on everybody. We can get our point across and let them know, especially if it's the first fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Towards me, it's it. You let them know that you're upset. You let them know that they've got some work to do, but you have to
Right,
still be willing to allow them to help build that bridge back.
right.
Right. Yeah.
Which I'm all for, and that's what I try to do. And it's just I have severe PTSD from trust, y'all. Like like I'm trying to think how to say this without going into a full on, like when I first started doing this, I talked about it a little bit, y'all. I started this off of finding out that the girl I was madly in love with and damn near sacrificed everything lied to me about being pregnant just to keep my ass around while she was cheating on me. So and then I was building me and my buddy, Austin. If y'all see the Dead Watch page, we were doing a paranormal team. That's what I love to do. That's my life. That martial arts was my life, yo. And within a week, I found out my best friend was not paying the bills or at the place we were staying at. Wasn't doing what he was supposed to as far as the team, wouldn't promote it like we were supposed to. And the chick cheated on me and was still doing it, but lied about the baby. So I instantly fucking broke, yo. I lost because right before that, me and her split. I had to go away. When they would say you got to work on you, and then because I'm not the problem, it's always you, like that kind of bullshit. I believed it, so I went and wanted to prove that I was worth her loving me. Don't ever do that, y'all. Don't ever feel like you have to prove your fucking self that you are worth somebody's fucking time and effort. Don't ever do that. I have done that for 31 years of my life. I have always been willing to be the fucking doormat for everybody or the sword because I at least know I could take it. I happily have a saying that if you know me privately, I love, I'm cool with wearing a black hat. What I mean by that, I'm cool with getting my fucking hands dirty because you know why? I can go look in that fucking mirror and say, you know what? You did that fuck shit. Deal with it. I can trust myself enough to know certain points that if I fuck up, I can handle it. So what usually was to happen, I used to always blame myself for everybody's fuck ups that they did wrong to me. Until I got talked to when I was doing this. I'm not gonna mention that person's name, but they're really influential. They told me to stop doing that. So what do you mean? Like this is just, I don't want to make people just cut them off and tell them. It's like, nah, sometimes you have to. Because think about it like this. What made you have to question them? I'm like, all right, you know what? Now when I got to that, I'm like, because you're right. Because if everybody should be solely focused on building and doing something going forward, why should anybody trying to be jeopardized? Why should somebody try to jeopardize that on purpose and still be okay with a loud fact right off rip? Because that's what I
Did
used to do.
you
I used to be gullible as fucking like, oh, you cut my arm off. Here you go, cut the other one. Here, it ain't gonna hurt me. I can deal with it.
did you send ODR a
Well,
link?
I sent him the YouTube that way he can jump up on here, but I should send him the link.
There's nothing for me to.
But
That's
I
usually
used to be the dude that would let you fuck me over just to say that you're my friend.
being a
I
doormat
was that
usually
gullible motherfucker.
being a doormat usually comes with all of us that's been through some type of trauma, some severe trauma. It tends to run in part of the character of our brains that we put that mat out there and we're more accepting and allow people to walk over us or take advantage of us easier because we're constantly looking for that acceptance.
Well,
That
my
so
daughter was letting kids pick on her at school. And I was like, baby, why are you doing that? She was like, well, I act stupid. That way they'll be my friend. And I'm like, damn, that's full circle. Because I remember doing that shit. And I'm like, baby, please don't. I'm like, be happy being a nerd you are. Be comfortable. She's like, but dad, they make fun of me because how tall I am. Because she's 6 foot tall at 10 years old. So
No.
she
Yes,
don't
no.
fit in nowhere. She can't.
Sometimes.
I love my baby girl. I love her. She is so.
No.
I love all my kids, but they are the most perfect version of me. Like it's weird that my oldest
I
is
am
because I really
so
wasn't
serious.
around. I'm a piece of shit for that.
Yes.
But
Without a doubt.
she is the more. She's doing cheerleading now, but when she was younger, she was so
Sure.
standoffish. She would just sit there and stare at you and like, I don't want you to touch me. No. But then you have Rue, which used to be my little co-host, but she is so outgoing and wants to make everybody her friend. Like you used to cry if she told you thank you and you didn't hear her.
Okay.
You didn't say
Y'all
it back.
listening?
So
The
I
last
get
time I
that.
weighed, I weighed 266. Today I am 253.
Hell
and
yeah.
hell yeah.
Good shit, TJ.
And they're fixing to put me on nicotine patches and nicotine gum to help me quit smoking.
Oh yeah.
She just asked me, did I want to quit smoking? Am I serious about quit smoking? I said, absolutely. So we'll see. If TJ stops smoking, y'all in trouble. Because I'll get
But
my
no, I
breath
get
back.
what you were saying though, TJ. Like, especially, but my biggest problem why I talk because I always was the walking doormat for everybody. Like until I'll be real with you, until I got to meet you and to talk with you on a personal level, you, J Dub, and Country Boy Kev, and the big bros I call big bros. I didn't know what self-respect really meant until y'all showed me. I'll be 100 with you. So I would literally let somebody fuck me over just to say they were my friend. So I get it. But what I noticed
I mean,
started happening,
I'm with you on it because I'm the same way.
I would give
I've
you my
always
last
done that. But
$5.
I also had to learn at the same time that no one is without fault. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own demons that we fight every day and our personality issues and our faults and what we've done to people. And a lot of the times we're blessed enough to get that grace and get that pass and get that chance to fix it and make it right. So in return, we should pay that forward and give others that, I guess, like the Bible says, those who forgive those who trespass against us, and give them a chance to right their wrongs and to pave that road for themselves.
Nah, that's what I try my best to do. It's just I'm not one of them. Like it's more of a give me a little bit of space to figure it out on my own because ain't nobody can tell me how to fucking feel. Like, and that's why I don't ever tell nobody how to ever feel. And because if somebody wants to tell you that, and the only reason why I'm like that is because I grew up with somebody that was extremely narcissistic and always been told you need to feel this way, you need to accept this. Even though I didn't agree with it, I had to because otherwise it was not fun. So everything I say, y'all, don't ever think I'm just being an ass because this is just how I am.
How
And
dare
I
you?
hate it at a certain point, but when
Hey,
I
Doc.
have lines
All
that
right.
I don't want across, and what my biggest problem always was is I expected me from everybody else. And then once I realized, you know what, I can't expect that. But what I can expect is not everybody's supposed to be on your journey with you for the long haul. There's some people supposed to be there to teach you some shit, and there's some people are supposed to be there with you for when everything actually becomes what it's supposed to be. You need to learn that balance in people. And once I actually really understood that, I'm like, you know what, I get it. Because you know what, example right here, J Double, me and him had some, we had a little bit of an issue, but you know what, this man at least owned up to his shit. I have respect for that. Because he could have easily blew me the fuck off like the other ones that wanted to call some shit and not want to talk to me because they're afraid I'm angry. No. I called him, asked him straight up about some things, and he was unbelievably honest about it. So that's the only thing I can do is respect that. Oh, and he froze.
Yep. That's it. That's what builds fucking trust is being real in every step that you take.
Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear. No, it's what is it? Don't tell me what you want me to hear. Tell me what I need to hear. That's what it is.
I always told my kids when they're growing up that there's no need to say what you do. Just do what you say.
Yep.
You don't need to go around telling everybody, look what I did, look what I did, look what I did.
Yep.
Do
Don't
it.
always tell me sorry.
People are going to notice.
Well, my biggest thing that always used to piss me off is, oh, I'm sorry. I know you fucked up. Leave it the fuck alone. The more you tell me that you're sorry, the more I don't want to hear you, and I want you to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But then again, that's where I had to learn that not everybody comes from the background I do. Not everybody comes from where there was no soft cuddly. Oh, you have a boo boo. Come fuck.
Yeah, I was always one that didn't really like someone just saying I'm sorry. To me, just saying I'm sorry means absolutely jack shit to me. Tell me why you're sorry. What are you going to do to where you're not in this situation again? How are you going to fix it? How are you going to better yourself to where you don't have to tell somebody that you're sorry again? That's what I want to hear.
I was a little fat kid that had a gut and an afro and a speech impediment. Bruh. I had girls dated me for a fucking joke or bets. Like, there was no much more lower you can get on the totem pole of this shit. So the fact that, when I finally got to where I figured out who the hell I was, that shit didn't faze me because I realized, you know what? People tell you what they want to just for the time being. Because at the end of the day, I might look a certain part, but I'm still that weird ass geeky kid that everybody picked on. I ain't never forgot that dude. And that's one thing what up, ODR? That's one thing I had to realize, it's okay to remember who the fuck you was, but strive to be better. Because if you're not doing better, don't take that shit out on everybody else. Because at the end of the day, you stopped you from being better. Nobody fucking stopped you. There is no such thing as a gatekeeper. There's no such thing as they might tell you no, but you know what happens? People see how resilient you are if you keep going against it. Because if you give them more ammo to shoot the gun, what are you gonna think they're gonna do? Go shoot that bitch away.
Right.
What up, man?
Long time no see.
See, two of y'all is going to AmeriFest this weekend, right?
Yeah, I'm going to AmeriFest, but I was just kicked off of a shows in Live 26 because the host is scared of me. He said I threatened to beat him up and he don't want me there. So that's Elmer Brown. The host said I was gonna beat him up after the show, so he didn't want me there. So they kicked me off the show, but I'm a headliner, so I'm still going. I don't give a fuck. They ain't nobody kicking me off shit, homeboy. I go where the fuck I want to go, and you know that, Jay.
What show is this?
Bloodhound by the beach. Bloodhound gonna call me talking about Elmer scared of you.
For 3 months?
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Yeah, I said Elmer scared of me. Elmer scared of me. Don't want me there.
The fucking fire's been up for 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. 3 months. I'm showing up. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who knows me knows I've never not showed. Give a fuck who's got problems with me. I've always showed.
Hold up. See, and that right there is why you will never really see, unless it involves certain people, my name will never be attached to a fucking running a show again, because this shit happens more often than you fucking think.
I'm a headliner, Jay. I was headlining, co-headliner. Me and Blood was co-headliners. How the hell they gonna kick a headliner off the show? Half of the people, Christina Caro and them, just cashed back in their tickets. They gave their tickets back and got their money back. I know 10 people who's already went and got their money back.
I mean, how? Like the show. I ain't laughing at you. It's just you know me on this shit. Me and you talk about this shit privately, ODR. So are they at least giving money back or not?
Huh?
Are they at least giving money back?
Oh, they still gotta pay me. He told me, don't worry, just don't come. We're still gonna pay you. Okay. Hang on just a minute. Hang on. No, here you go. Elmer's wife trying to call me live. We're gonna do it live. Hang on. Here we go. Look. Hang on. Y'all get to listen, don't say nothing.
Oh shit.
Hang on. He gets his wife to call me. He don't call me.
Y'all can't make this shit up, man.
Look. You think I'm making this shit up?
I know you're not.
I know. I don't lie.
What the fuck?
He gets his wife to call me to handle his business. He can't talk to me. I went up to his house. He wouldn't come out his trailer. Hang on. It's about going through. And Jay, you know me. Mm-hmm. I got beef with nobody unless it started with me. Like unless it started with me, bro.
See,
Mama, where's your messenger? Here you go. Give me your messenger. Hang on just a minute. Y'all finna get a kick out of this. Get your messenger. Y'all finna get. Look. This is how bitches handle business. Look, I'm finna show you. If I'm a man, I'm gonna call you. Me and you finna talk about it. Me and you finna discuss it. Me and you finna figure this out. Watch this. Video call. Look. You see? Right there's his wife's name, Jessica Brown, right?
Ain't no way in hell, bro. I mean, and this is what's up. Like, I don't get this, y'all. Like, if you are afraid to do something, why even set it up and then wait until literally 2 weeks away from the show? But the thing is, how the fuck they still gonna pay?
That's what Bloodhound told me. He said, just don't come. We still gonna give you your money and everything. But he said, Elmer said he ain't coming to no shows you're a part of because you said after the show, you said you wasn't gonna ruin the show, but you said after the show you was going in the shit. I said, for real, I am going in the shit. I'm going in the shit. He bit me. Listen to me. Let me tell you the whole story, Jay. You don't even know the whole story, dog. This dog right here couldn't even get over 1,500 views on none of his skits. He hooked up with me and said, can you help me? I said, yeah, I'll put my shit on the back burner for a minute. I help get you going because I see your skits. They funny as shit, even though I didn't think he was really geeking. I thought he was play geeking, but he was really geeking doing this shit. You know what I mean? And he started getting motion and he called the algorithm, and the algorithm started getting millions of views. Well, he was supposed to sign to me the next morning and ended up signing to I woke up with him signed to somebody else after I done put in 4 months of work for him. Footwork.
That's why I don't do that shit no more either.
Yeah.
Shit, ODR, you see how much you've been here for a while, so you see how much that shit's happened to me. That's why I backed off and only do this.
This is my last year doing it. I'm done.
No good deed goes unpunished, man.
Listen to me. I'm done. Man, I'm done after this year, dog. This game is full of motherfucking rats, pedophiles, fake motherfuckers that's gonna keyboard warrior, get slapped up by Dagburn, and motherfucking not do a goddamn thing they say. That's what this country rap's full of. And anybody who says any different can go get fucked. Unless you're a real outlaw and you ain't in this country rap shit. Unless you're just a real backwood Hicks motherfucker, then you with that shit.
Well, a lot of these people don't even know that Bubba Sparks started country rap, man. So that's
Bubba Sparks didn't start country raps. Colt 4 did.
Well, just
Bubba Rap did trap country. Bubba Sparks was rapping with black folks, Archie and all them out of Atlanta. Colt 4 started that country rap shit.
I'm not a country rapper.
Besides some of the fam, I don't really fuck because it's too much bullshit, you know? Motherfuckers
I'm done.
people in bathtubs and shit. Like, nah, I'm cool.
If I wanted to be part of drama, I'd go become a high school teacher.
Right.
I'm done after this year, bro. But look, Hickabilly wanted the full exclusive on Bloodhound because you know how much he hate Bloodhound. And you know, I got some shit. I don't need to tell, but since he wants to run and drag my name through the mud, we gonna tell about some underage shit going on. We gonna tell about some goddamn still getting high on some boxing while the song's still coming out, rubbing his nose, and we gonna go over all that. Yeah.
Hold up. You and Bloodhound ain't?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's news to me.
Yeah, me and Bloodhound fell out because listen to me. Bloodhound picked the most person with the most subscribers, which is Elmer. He got over 100,000 subscribers, only got 5,000. He picked the best one and went with it and put me to the curve after I took up for him on Hickory Billy. Where Hickory Billy called me today. Hickory Billy said, "What kind of dirt you got on Bloodhound that you want to share?" I said, and then he sent me screenshots of what they're saying about me. I said, "Please bring me live tonight. I'll ruin his motherfucking career for him."
He's on the show that I'm a part of now.
Well, good luck with that. He's a pedophile. Go on, do your business with him.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
I'm
not performing with him. He's on the same show that I was just put on.
Because I talked with Bloodhound. Like, he came on a podcast. What was it about? Chaotic. Was you watching that night?
Nappy Roots.
Yeah, like, Bloodhound's been on here recently.
Yeah, and he paid $350 to Lost Ghost to open up for Nappy Roots. $350 to open up for him. It ain't like he just got a call to open up for Nappy Roots. He paid $350 for that slot, and I know because I was there with the conversation.
I got called to do it.
Yeah. What the fuck ever? He a bitch too. All of them.
I'm not sure. What the hell?
I'm not sure, Jay. I don't know if I was on there or not. I'm not sure.
I'm just trying because, like, I'm curious right now myself. Like, I wasn't going to talk about this, but you know, me and Bloodhound been, you know, ODR. You know how far we go back. We started South Made, you know, so y'all know.
Me and you go back farther than most. We do.
Like,
we go back farther than most.
Send me actually swag. So,
and you know, it's like this right here. I try to take up for him, and you know, I try to get him sober, help him get him sober. But every time you go on live, he's still doing this shit right here. He's still taking the camera off of him, blacking out his camera, and all you hear is shit like, "Man, we know what you doing. We ain't no, we're humans too. We know what the fuck you're doing." I mean, I don't care, but be honest with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm with that too because, like,
don't preach sobriety, and you got all these motherfuckers praising you for getting sober, and you're still out here walking the line like Johnny Cash. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna sit there and bash them. You know my stance on this ODR.
No, you ain't gotta bash nobody. I am. Just let me. You ain't gotta bash shit. Just listen. I'm gonna bash them because it's the truth, and it ain't nothing but the motherfucking truth. So help me God. This is on my daughter's soul. Good Lord can take my kid right now if it ain't true. Everything I say.
I mean, I know, and you're one of them ones that I know will go to hell and back on what you stand on too.
I will. I will. I lost the biggest contract in my life standing on business. I lost the Outlaw Nation contract that was 3 years, bro, because I stood on business. I didn't give a fuck. It cost me a lot, but it saved me from a lot too.
Yeah, but I agree with what Miss Lori said in the chat though. I'm with that. I want proof. I don't want to hear words. So, but I ain't gonna lecture you on that. Like I know you because you said you're gonna air it out later on. So I ain't gonna sit there and dig and I don't do that shit.
You know,
So,
all the fans want the proof because it ain't good enough hearing it from a reliable source. All the fans, don't worry, Lori. I'm gonna break your heart with the black and white, honey.
What else?
I'm gonna break your heart. But anyways, I just want to get on here and tell Savvy what up. I love you, homie. You're doing your thing. Your show is popping. Get on here, J Devil. Much love. Holmes on here. I see he's back on here. Much love, Holmes. What up, homie? Much love to the dude upstairs. Y'all check out the Hickory Building tonight. All exclusives. Even if you don't listen to me. Even if you don't fuck with him, just listen to what I gotta say and then turn it off.
ODR, are you going to be there in North Carolina? Are you going to AmeriFest?
Yeah.
Listen, ODR, it ain't going to break my heart if you put out the receipts. I want receipts because that label is a hard label to put on somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody wants receipts because everybody's been accused of that shit. It ain't going to break my heart. If you prove it's true, fuck him. He needs to be tarred and feathered, and I'll be the first one leading the fucking charge. I have seen video where the woman was behind him with the crack pipe.
Have you ever looked up his name on the Mississippi DOC report?
People. I don't investigate people offline.
Honey, I would advise you investigate Ryan Woodcock, Mississippi DOC, and look at it. Okay?
Well, if you put it out, then I'll look and I'll watch, I'll follow your lead. But I've got to have receipts on that because that's vile. If somebody's being falsely accused, or if they did it. If they did it, they're vile.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So you ain't gonna offend me if by saying it.
ODR, you know my stance on that too, man. I'm the same way. So that's why I ain't gonna sit here and lecture or yell at you. But if you have the proof, I'm with what Miss Lori just said.
I posted the proof. That's just like I posted the proof when Newbie ratted on me. Nobody wanted to believe it. I got it in black and white and text messages. Nobody wanted to believe it.
Keep it on Bloodhound. Don't be hashing up old stuff. That's not what it's about.
Wow, let's expose everybody.
Because you guys have already hashed this whole shit out all over the internet, up and down.
I've never talked to Newbreed since then.
No, you've had your say on the internet.
About Miss Bev too, man. Like that goes back to that
See,
too.
We're not even going to talk about
somebody they like. Nobody wants to talk about nobody they like, bro. Nobody wants to talk about nobody they like. That's cool.
No. Ain't nobody gonna talk about Miss Bev on this panel anyway. That shit's been
ain't nobody said shit about no Evelyn. What you talking about?
I wasn't talking to you, ODR.
Oh.
And what I was saying, ODR, is you've already said your piece for the last few years. Yeah. Outlaw Nation has said their piece, so it's done. That wasn't about them. You were talking about Blood Gang, so keep it on that topic.
Yeah,
that's all I was saying.
Yeah,
God damn, I feel like I'm getting ganged up for exposing the truth. You're
actually not getting ganged up on because I told them we're not talking about Bev because we've already handled that situation.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's done and over with.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to let that become a topic, period.
Yeah,
I respect you. You want to expose Bloodhound? I respect you on that. Like, please, like we all with you. Because anybody has got that.
I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about, bro, regardless the consequences. That's just me. I expose shit.
I won't fuck with Hickory.
That's me.
If you really about to do this shit, I will fuck with him just for this example right
Watch it tonight. It's gonna be in black and white. I'm gonna have
it. What time?
9 o'clock. I'm gonna have it in black and white, and I'm gonna have that other shit in black and white, so y'all can see the court papers.
I can't stand Liquor Billy, but if you show the receipts, I'll watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got receipts. I want to see the receipts.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm out, Jay. You guys have a great day. Much love, Jay.
Yeah, I'm the same way with that, man. Like, I don't want to hear nobody just because we had to deal with that with this man down here when somebody tried to do that. Like, I don't like this shit. But if you have receipts and
you ain't gotta like it if it's true. You ain't gotta like it.
I want to see receipts. I don't want to hear words.
I'm disappointed. I'm
out of here.
And I'm disappointed. I've talked to Bloodhound before, and he kind of helped me through a PTSD episode once, and
Well, no
was
offense,
talking about
ODR,
his
like
journey
What
in
did I
sobriety.
that dude got a
what did I
history.
come in on?
Well, I don't. I sent him the link, and he came up here talking about. Well, I guess he got kicked. He's kicked off the show that they got July end of the month, and Bloodhound and him are beefing now. He was headlined. I'm trying to figure that shit out too. I ain't gonna be honest with you. Like,
So what is ODR's claim against Bloodhound?
Bloodhound is a pedo and still high all the time, and I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm gonna go do my due diligence and research. And ODR, if you're still watching, I hope for your sake that you have the receipts and they are proper receipts. Because y'all, I'm so tired of every time someone gets mad, the first thing they do is call somebody a pedophile.
Yep. We just went over this literally on here.
I mean, you shouldn't even let that word come out of your mouth unless you're standing there with the papers. Show the papers first and then call somebody a pedophile. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't know if anyone's seen her or not, but I lost Mary. Change this fucking subject, man. God damn.
Right. Can we just agree to motherfuckers stop doing that? They just decide they want to come on here and crash the fuck out and act the whole fucking ass. Please, for the love of God.
And no disrespect to any fucking body at all. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but like everyone's saying, I mean, without just I don't give a shit who someone is. I mean, God himself could be sitting down next to me telling me that, man, don't trust this guy over down here, down 3 houses down because he's a pedo. I'm gonna find out my fucking self.
Hey, Chaotic, you should come to North Carolina this weekend.
I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I mean, I want to see with my own fucking eyes. I want my own fucking proof of something before I go believe in any fucking body's word.
Don't get on somebody's panel hollering somebody's a pedo, man. Just get the paperwork, show the paperwork, and then let everybody else call him whatever he is. Like, that is so unprofessional.
He gave a plug for somebody that has trolled 3 out of 4 people on his fucking panel. What the fuck just happened? Oh my God. For real, y'all. Like, what the fuck?
Who's the 3 out of 4?
Me, TJ, and J Devil.
Me too.
Oh, you got trolled by Hickabilly? What the fuck?
I was called a pedo, but all good. I know different. I know better. By someone in that circle, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all now, when y'all motherfuckers get mad at me and call me a pedo, you might as well just be ready to fucking lay it on down, because I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna shoot you.
I don't think it went anywhere. I don't think it got out anywhere. And if it did, frankly, I really don't give a fuck because I know who I am.
I just don't, like I said last time we talked about this, man, it makes me want to check a lot of motherfuckers' cards, because if that's really your go-to move and you say you a street dude or whatever the fuck you are, because you will get a fucking Sicilian smile for calling somebody a pedo in the wrong way.
I can't count how many times I've asked for a motherfucker's address.
I'm not going to say that ODR is wrong. I'm not going to say he's right, but I will say before you call somebody that, at least have the paperwork with you before you jump up here.
I don't know who exactly it came from. I just know it happened, and whatever, man. Again, prove it.
Can't make this shit up, man. You really can't.
So yeah, I don't go over there. I have no desire to go over there.
Better news. My doctor came in and said I've lost over 10 pounds, and a matter of a month. That if I'm losing 10 pounds a month, that is phenomenal.
Yes.
And
Hell
that
yeah.
I'm doing a great job to keep doing what I'm doing. And he's going to put me on some anxiety medicine to help me stop smoking, along with the patches and the
Hey,
cigarette gum.
Hickerbilly, you do know who I am. I was on T's panel the night when you were in there causing shit trouble with T, telling him he was a piece of shit veteran. I was the guy that was up on the fucking panel that fucking jumped on your ass about calling T a piece of shit veteran because of some bullshit that he's doing on personal, and according to you, makes him a piece of shit veteran. I'm that guy that was on there and fucking went after you. And it wasn't very long after that night that I was called a pedo. So it's all good. You don't have to know who I am. And I'm
Let
okay
them
with
all
that.
kill each other. Fuck all that.
I mean, whatever. Somebody,
I'm not partaking
this is
in
the
all
bullshit.
the
Fucking,
drama.
sitting in the shadows, fucking talking and watching shit just to fucking jump onto something. And so, but whatever. Yeah.
It's not worth the hassle, chaotic.
Doing some Ryan Upchurch bullshit, not knowing who somebody is. Whatever.
But yeah, man, my health is doing good. I'm gonna be there with my daughter and with J Devil and Lexi and Jocelyn. We're gonna have fun this weekend.
It's gonna be a hell of a show.
It's gonna be a good show. Can't wait to get to AmeriFest.
Let's go, y'all. AmeriFest 2025, July 12th, July 13th. Let's go.
He's talking about ODR.
Yeah, the dude spinning narratives. That's me. Yeah.
Nah, he was talking about ODR. Yeah. Hickerbilly ODR said he was going to come on your podcast later and said he's going to expose Bloodhound as pedo. So good luck with that. I don't want to deal with that shit. But I was going to play this D Ward song before all that crazy shit happened.
Well, if I know Hickerbilly, and I do now, me and Hickerbilly's had our problems. But I will say this about Hickerbilly. If Hickerbilly stays true to who I know he's been before he lets anybody on his podcast to claim that somebody is something like that, he will ask to see the papers first. You're going to have to show him the paperwork. He's not just going to let him get on there and call somebody something that they're not. That's the Hickerbilly I've known. But you know what I'm saying? Could be wrong. Might not be wrong. I don't know.
I ain't mad, Hickerbilly. I ain't fucking mad at all.
I can give a fuck less. This is Roots Run Deep by D Ward.
The soundtrack of my life. My roots, they bind me. They keep me here in these streets. Trust me hard not to find me. Same neighborhood since 1996. Same neighborhood. Reggie had me moving bricks. Same neighborhood. I did all kinds of stupid shit. Judge told me I was unfit for society. I drowned it out with my anti-sobriety. Kept moving along, had them all despising me. White boy with raising beats in the mid-90s. Might be common now, but back then not so likely. So I always had some bitch boy try me. Had a hell of a squad, all my people right behind me. All through the milk crates, shoes and wires by lace. Nothing to walk outside, see a high-speed chase. White chalk police tape. If you're not from around here, you probably scared to step foot in this place. My roots, my roots, my roots run deep. From the A&A Boys and Girls Club, busted up sidewalks, even the pothole here in these streets. My roots, my roots, my roots run deep. Holy sign gunshots every night, we used to them. It's no thing, they don't even disturb our sleep. Bare knuckle fights, sometimes it was knives, sometimes it was guns, we trying to take each other's lives. Not saying I condone it, not saying it was right. What I'm saying is how we lived, how we survived. 2 pages in my pocket, told my niche. One for family and friends, the other for the fix. Whether it was weed, hard, soft paper, or gel cap hits. Tim Leary on the tongue had the boys on trip. destruction. Providing people in my neighborhood with the consumption. A broken community, full of dysfunction. That's why I'm trying to teach these youngins. Cause it wasn't showed how to make something out of nothing. So if you wanna prosper, let me borrow your ear. You gotta have hearts in these streets, cause the feet on your fears. My roots, my roots, my roots run deep. From the A&A Boys and Girls Club, busted up sidewalks, even the pothole here in these streets. My roots, my roots, my roots run deep. Holy sign gunshots every night, we used to them. It's no thing, they don't even disturb our sleep. My roots, my roots, my roots run deep.
Okay, so real quick before y'all start talking about that
Oh
song,
shit. What up, D?
I agree with Miss Lori. Anybody, we don't know the situation yet, and we don't know the outcome at this point. We just know there's one side saying one thing about somebody else. So let's make sense of it, right? I don't think if there's proof shown and it comes out that he is what is he's being called, that anybody is going to consciously, in good conscience, support him after that, right? However, on the other hand, if this man is calling someone that and he doesn't present the proper evidence for that to support that, it should work the same way, right? Like you will be shunned completely because who wants to work with someone who gets mad and calls you that? You know what I'm saying? As far as Hickorbilly and all that going on, Hickorbilly, my suggestion would be before you even let him up, he needs to show you the proof or he doesn't even get the opportunity. But if you see the proof and you know it's legit, by all means, be that platform. I know y'all's podcast has a problem with Bloodhound, and I've seen it, whatever. But that's a line that even I'm not willing to cross with someone, no matter how bad I feel towards them. I'm not going to call them a pedophile if they're not, and I'm not going to let anyone use my platform to bash somebody with that name if they don't have the proper proof.
Agreed.
So, with that being said, I want to move on to music. I want to move on away from the drama.
Yep.
I'm at the doctor. I can't be too loud, and I'm not
That was
interested in
all
it.
not what I expected him to come up because I knew about the show and all that. I figured he was gonna come in and plug the show. I didn't expect all that bullshit. Like I'm tired of people trying to do that shit. Like the fuck? What up, D? This is the first time we
And I'm
got
just
D
going to
with
say
an
it
actual family,
publicly.
dog.
Just for y'all artists out here, if you do call somebody a pedophile and you don't have the proper shit, don't come to me wanting to work with me because I'll never trust you. I'll never work with you.
This shit's fucking
And I
discouraging.
think that
It really
goes
is.
across the board for everybody on all sides.
All this shit that goes on, man, it's all fucking discouraging to any new artist. It really can be. I mean, it's discouraging as fuck. Like, who wants to fucking continue on fighting and grasping at fucking straws to try to do something or go somewhere when everybody's out to fucking cut fucking throats and fucking call names and fucking put out fake bullshit and whatever else they got.
I will simplify it for everybody. Before you call someone a pedophile, there is a website. It's called NSWO. It's the National Sex Offender Registry for the United States of America. If you are registered anywhere in the continental United States of America, you will be on that list. That is the federal the whole country. If you're on any list, any county list, city list, it don't matter. If you're registered in any court, you will be on that website, nswo.org or something like that. Just type in National Sex Offender Registry. Type in the person's name. If they're not on there, my suggestion and my advice would be don't call a motherfucker a pedophile. Because if they're not on there, I don't want to hear nothing about no news article. I don't want to see no arrest record, because in this country, they say you're innocent until proven guilty. Just because you got arrested doesn't mean you were convicted. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see dude went to jail and spent a month in jail before he went to court and got it dismissed or, pleaded out, whatever. I don't care about all that. If they are not on that registry, I don't want to hear about it. Unless you got solid proof.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. What's up, D-Ward?
Sure. All right. This is my first time tapping in. I wasn't sure.
Lori liked that song. Miss Lori, who is Triple T's wife, she heard the song. She said she liked it. Good message.
I'll try to comment back in the chat. I don't know if it's going in there or not.
It's going in the private one.
Oh, the private. How do I put it on the rest of it?
You're good. It takes some getting used to doing it on that end, man.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate all the love on the track from everyone. And yep, I'm white, but I don't see any colors anyways. We're all people.
Yep. Facts.
Let's hear it, TJ. I'm ready to hear your take on it.
Do what?
I'm ready to hear your take on the track.
The one that just played?
Yeah. You seem to give it raw every time. I like it raw, so.
I feel like it was too slow. It was a good message, but it was too slow.
Gotcha.
I feel like the beat RPMs, the BPMs or whatever.
Yep.
It should have been a little bit more. I think you need to take those lyrics and find a faster beat for it.
Gotcha.
But it's a good song.
Everything in that was basically that's my life.
Was it mixed and mastered?
Nah, I'm trying to learn how to do all that stuff myself. My guy Cold Blooded has always done my stuff since '09, and I ain't been able to get over to his studio, so I've been trying to learn how to do that stuff myself. And so far, I'm kind of failing. But
well, while you're learning how to do it, don't be afraid to pay someone to help you do it. Like if you're learning to do it, support the ones that come before you too, because we're all in this business together. I'll talk to you in a minute. My doctor's here.
You're good. All right. Let's see. You sent me another one. Mr. Chaotic. You want me to play? Oh, I got the Zilla one that he sent me. I didn't get to play yet. It's Till We Meet Again. I'll play that one because I want to. I'll let TJ. I'll wait till TJ jumps back in to play your other one.
All right. Yeah. You can do it. You can play whatever. I mean, it don't matter. I mean,
you know want TJ to hear Warning Shot too, so that way I'll play because Donnie has another one and then you have that one. But
that or the new one. I mean, that I sent you 8 days. I mean, whichever. However, whatever order you want to play them, or if you want to just play one, I don't care.
Well, I'll be live later on too. So, all right, this is Till We Meet Again by the homie Zilla.
You record? Yeah. Got into my feelings. I had to get it out. Yo, brother Sam. Drop that beat. I think about the past and I get so sad. Everyone I lost and I get so mad. Punch a hole in the wall, make it look like trash. I miss your smile, I miss your laugh. Give it all away just to get you back. 28 roses laid out flat. 12 grown men at a hearse in the back. They said I go first cause I help like that. Held your hand just one more time. Carried my friend to the end of the line. With my chin up and I did it with pride. Real OGs don't break they stride. Tears roll down that I just can't hide. With every step, more I died. Just a little bit more on the inside. I miss you, homie. It's been a good ride.
How can someone find the words to say to cover a heartbreak that runs so deep? How could I change who I am today? To be who I was before you had to leave. And there's not time enough to heal. The pain never leaves, it just comes in waves. I feel the space each time my heart beats. Until we meet again, it's just day by day.
Real friend found on the college ground, Techwood, Atlanta. I was broken down, tattooed for food and everyone around. Living in the trap house, going down with the dope boys that was too loud and proud. The feds showed up, it was over now. Out on the street, can't afford to eat. That's when Jax came and he bailed me out. He came in my life just at the right time. Living my life at the end of the line. He had my back, he let me inside. Real OGs don't break they stride. That's the day that I made up my mind. I'll never know if I don't try. Life real short, gotta get your pie. I lost a piece of me on the day that you died.
How can someone find the words to say to cover a heartbreak that runs so deep? How could I change who I am today? To be who I was before you had to leave. And there's not time enough to heal. The pain never leaves, it just comes in waves. I feel the space each time my heart beats. Until we meet again, it's just day by day.
That was damn. That was deep as fuck, man. Shame of the Panda too. Shout out Shame of the Panda. But that'd be funny as fuck. Oh shit. Damn. I'm still fucked up by the ODR thing, man. That literally, bro. That's what, like, straight up. 3 weeks in a row, somebody's trying to come up on here and try to say somebody's a pedo without fucking facts. Like, oh my god. I am so glad I am 34 years old and retired and no longer a walking fuckboy, because I wouldn't trust half these motherfuckers holding a pack for me to save my life.
Scary.
People calling jobs, doing kinds of. But that was a deep song, y'all. Like, that was a great mental health song.
What's TJ showing there?
Agreement
to quit smoking.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
My old ass eyes can't see none of that.
Let's see. Panda said he sent us a angry track that he did. And then I know you sent me something during the conversation. I'm trying to. TJ, can you hear us still? Because Donnie and Chaotic got some songs they want you. Okay, because I want to play those.
Hey, real quick though, I was looking at the chat. Hey, Stone Panda, can you send me a link for your beats so I can check something out? And then Bear, I can't read the rest of the name on there, but Bear, I wasn't implying no
That's
racism
bearded conversation
on that comment.
Let's see. Here, I got you, Nani. For those of you that don't know, Donnie's Leo Indica is Leo Indica Construction. That is one of our, trying to see how to say it because I hate saying, like, that's one of the mentors of the program, the Straight Savvy program, to be honest with y'all. Like, one of the ones that's been there, same with Kev, that understand this knowledge, same with TJ, that truly understand what it takes to do certain things in this lane, y'all, and the real ass individuals to talk with and know their shit. Like Donnie is, I'm a fan. Like it's crazy as fuck. Like I told Donnie this recently that I don't know anybody that knows World Star, but you know, before it was about the fights, Donnie was a part of that. You know, it's crazy as fuck though, dude. Like I remember literally being that kid back with MySpace and all that shit. Like, and I'm like, hold up, rap battles. And then I'm like, he's like D Ward. And I'm like, all right, I didn't think anything of it. Then I heard you, and I'm like, oh shit, that guy. Because I would hate to see half these want to be rappers. I call it like it is. Jump on that battle stage like y'all did. What up, TJ?
My mic was muted. Okay. D Ward, you're right there. You don't have a lot to do to. You just got some little quirks and tweaks to make with your sound, bro, and your style, and you're there, bro. Like you got the talent, that you got the lyricism. You know what I'm saying? You got what it takes to make it, and I
Appreciate
there's
that.
no doubt in my mind that you're gonna get there.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of started over after taking so many years away from the music stuff. You know, I had a real bad experience. I'll elaborate on that at some point. But basically stepped out of the music scene for some years. But I was with a group of guys. I mean, just like a lot of other cities when, you know, before Jelly Roll blew up and he was coming up around our shit. And I know you're somehow tied in with Haystack. And Haystack's got family that we used to be part of a group up in Indianapolis as well. And I was part of that little group as well. Not in the group, but you know,
if you're interested, I've actually there's a show Haystack's going to this weekend. Are you close to Ohio?
I'm actually in Ohio. I got my 10-year-old son in college this week.
Okay, well, there's a show in Fostoria I can get you on if you want on it.
I'll be honest, man. I'm pretty maxed out this week dealing with all this with my son and everything. So,
Okay.
But I appreciate that, definitely.
If y'all know anybody out there in Ohio that wants on the show, I've got there's some available slots. Dude, hit me up. And I was supposed. Stack called me asking if I wanted to drive him up there or whatever, but I've already got that Amerifest, so I called someone and hooked him up with a buddy of mine to take him up there to the show. I was going to drive for him. And they were asking if I knew anybody who wanted to open this weekend for him. So just putting the word out.
Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, my son, 10 years old, man, he got accepted into a college program up here. And so we're up here doing that thing for him. We got a lot invested into this, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep investing in my family. So.
Let's see. All right. Donnie, this STTY, what is this?
Stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself.
Kind of a different lane. I'm one of these guys, man. I don't like to try to make a song ever sound alike. Every song I like to do, I like to approach it differently. And even if, you know what I mean, people tell me, oh, that's it. I still like to try to take a different route with every song that I do. So this is just another observation from my side.
Just yesterday, y'all was thugging, I don't get it. You're not plugged in cause you rap with a pale pigment. I mean, how your raps go from right in the hood with the henchmen to being from the woods, raising chickens, and that's not dissing. Just listen, stay true to yourself. Stop with all the switching, trend following, cloud chasing. That's exactly Jason. And where you need to be complacent with yourself. Self-containment, sick atonement. Shit, you just own it. Stop playing with a hand that cause you die. Hope take the chips you got, get out and fold them. I light up in the morning just to ease my stress. Yesterday problems behind me start fresh. I know they praying on my downfall, hoping I slip. I stand 10 toes down, 1 foot on their neck. Cloud
only hear you in cartoons.
Stop with all the plots. Trend surfing, cloud lurking. That's a weak distraction. Find your voice, make noise. A real attraction. With your soul, no subtraction. Seek your passion, own your story. Don't worry about the trends and fashions. Stop playing with a game that you barely know. Take the wins you got, let the knowledge grow. I light up in the morning just to ease my stress. Yesterday problems behind me, start fresh. I know they praying on my downfall, hoping I slip. I stand 10 toes down, 1 foot on their neck. Cloud chasers, chasing them checks. I ain't doing this for fame, just give my respect. That's not the trend, how you gonna do that? I stay true to myself, I ain't gotta adapt.
I like that. Stay true to yourself. You ain't gotta adapt.
Yeah.
If people really understood, like that's really what it's about. Because no matter the end of the day, as long as you're true to you, shit's gonna work out. I see. Just watching you, the path that you've gone from just me and you linking up back in October to where you at now. Yeah, I agree with what TJ said. You on your way, man.
Appreciate that, but really my goal in end game, man. I mean, people still make it, I mean, at my age and everything, but my goal in my end game is to take the things that I've learned throughout the way and try to influence younger people so they don't make the same mistakes, so they can propel further. I mean, faster. Of course, I mean, I keep making music, but I like to share my music, but I'm really not doing it for praise, and then I like to hear people's opinions, but I do the music because it's just been part of me for so long. But like I said, my goal is to help push the younger generation forward.
Do you have any kids, D-Ward?
I got 4 kids, 2 adults and 2 younger ones.
Okay, well, I want artists to realize something, especially the ones with children. Everybody keeps talking about making it, but if you have kids and you put a song out on YouTube, you made it. You've left something behind from when you're dead and gone that your kids can go back and know who you were when they get older and hear your voice.
I like that. I like that.
I agree. All right.
Yeah,
Chaotic.
really, in a sense, in my life, I kind of feel like I've already made it. I mean, I'm a small business owner. I mean, I'm not the most successful, but I'm successful enough to do what I need to in life.
You say
My kids
yourself
got everything
small.
they need. I got the tools in place to help propel them forward. I got a strong partner on my side. I mean, so that's why I like to take the direction, try to propel other people forward.
So what's up, D-Ward? Oh, yeah.
That dude's been like I've met me and him. Like he's been one of the ones watching for a while, but we officially got leaked in back in October. And yeah, right, like he's been seeing a lot of things, and we talked about it. Like we could actually talk about it now because it's funny. We survived doing open beat challenges, trying to help people through all the bullshit. Literally, as soon as we announced doing beat challenges and trying to help people, Right Up Church and ACAL and Dismiss kicked off. So and we survived through that shit. So for those of you that say you can't stay true to yourself and not, yes, you can. As long as you are really honest about what you're trying to do this for, no matter the end of the day, all the bullshit aside, it's possible, y'all. But you gotta want to rise above all the bullshit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do some more beat stuff in the near future too. We ain't done.
It's. I think now everybody's finally at the point where everybody's finally figured out. You know what? This shit's not worth it. Yeah, no, it's not. It's really not. It gets annoying after a while because now people that aren't reaction channels are starting to get reaction channels off of otherwise content where they keep crashing out. So I don't know. It's just funny. Because
All
most of
that
these
beef and all
people,
that negative energy, all it does is distract people from their goals and slow you down. That's why, I
like
mean,
when me and you didn't, we had Slapfest is the first time me outside of running into each other, meeting up in October. Um, we actually got to be in that kind of environment, and we got to. It was dope as hell because if I get AG there, bro, it's gonna be dope because you had you on one side, me on one side, meeting everybody, seeing everybody was doing. You had Kev over there, and we was all just circling. But everybody was it was controlled chaos. But it was an example of what happens when you all have a little bit of a structure to it. Like, all right, this is what's going on. We're all here to have fun, network, meet people, and bro, people were getting the shit smacked out of each other, and nobody fought. It was crazy. Like people were literally getting the shit smacked out of each other, and nobody had no issues. Everybody went home happy, and we shut it down at 11 o'clock in the 3 mile radius of around. Everybody was like it's for people to watch get the shit smacked out of each other. And
that
this
was a
one's
good night.
about
I
to
wish.
be. This one's about to. Ooh. I thought I'm like I might need to start jogging and shit because this is about to be. Ooh. Little white smoke, like
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
Oh yeah,
But
for anybody that don't know MC Gringo, I'm telling you, he's gonna blow a lot of
I've
people's
been needing
minds
to get
too.
him on here, man. Like that dude is wicked. Like and chaotic. That's somebody that you might relate to, but he's cool as hell. Like dude is straight out the box, but not in a weird way. But dude is not what you expect at all, and he's multi-talented when it comes to this. And he's vibe. Like
What's his
he has
name?
like, MC Gringo.
MC.
Yeah, especially with a name like that, you already got it. Yeah, you gotta be a fun. But warning shot. You wanted TJ to hear this. Donnie's a good ear on this one too. Is this one of the first ones that you did? Because you told me about this too.
It was one of the. I think it was like maybe the second one I did when I started transitioning into the little bit of rock, bringing the rocks vibe into the mix, and was still kind of getting comfortable with it all. But yeah, I know TJ had heard the one and was talking about which was I believe it was Redemption that he heard when I kind of dropped off, suddenly on the growler and stuff, and so I was wanting him to hear this that one night, but I know we were running late that night too, so.
And I'm about to probably play this one, then probably end it because I want to clean a little bit because I need to go process this ODR bullshit, man. Because
And then,
fuck God.
yeah, and then tonight I'd like for him to hear Eighth Day.
I got you.
He just left, but I'd like for him to hear Eighth Day to see where I've moved to. So
I got you.
a few people in here have heard it. I mean, I know you heard it. You just talked about Scorpion King.
It does. It belongs on Scorpion King, man. All right, this is Warning Shot by Mr. Chaotic, y'all, and this is the last track of the day. I will see y'all tonight. I got Chaotic. I don't know, like. I really feel like me and you talk about this prior. I really feel like we might need to really do something about motherfuckers wanting to do this shit because I'm really tired of this shit. Like I'm all for people want to come on and talk and all this shit, but literally, y'all gotta be careful throwing that fucking word and all them accusations around because you will get somebody him the fuck up, and it's not fun. But nah, it's
and
it's becoming a problem because it's not just mine. It's just everybody's trying to use it on everybody's fucking platforms and shit. Like, stop using that word unless you really have the snitch word, whatever. Like all them negative ass breaking code words. That's what we're gonna say. Crossing line words. Because you want to talk and you wonder why people don't trust you. That's why. Because I don't want to hear like it's. Example, there was a situation where an artist that I was helping had a video of somebody putting hands on somebody and threatened them with that. Think anybody's gonna want to work with you after that? Fuck no. Because we can't trust you. Like it's not just, and it's example, D Ward is not just an artist, but has a business right there. Anything that I do, and he's my sponsor, affects him. Is everybody kind of get it now? Because I'm tired of trying to, and every time I bring that to somebody that is attached to this, they're like, "Oh, why you tell me like a child?" Because you can't say you represent Straight Savvy, have my logo that's just attached to this gentleman and Country Boy Kev and other people, and talk how you want to because you're attached to me. You're not me. And my brand is attached to other people that have livelihoods that are affected by this. There's levels to this shit, y'all. Quit telling me that you understand this shit, especially when D, we talked about. That's why you're laughing. We talked about this shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's still talk, y'all. Like if I'm a nobody and I understand this, then what the fuck? But I'm just.
Since TJ's not here, you can play that Eighth Day if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since it's the newest one.
It's the Scorpion King.
God made man in 6, rested on the 7th. On the 8th, he left the rest of us to burn.
How about to play some?
That's where you'll find me.
I was born on the 8th day, flames in my lungs, forged from the wrath where the wicked come from. Ain't no heaven, never had my name. I'm the outlawed child they couldn't tame. I'm the 8th day soul, the fucked up plan, risen from the dirt that God left damned. I ain't blessed, I'm battle made. Hell couldn't hold me, I broke that cage.
Mama cried while the devil laughed, said this one's mine as the cradle cracked. No halo, just scars and rage, baptized in a home that doubled as a cage. Pray for death, but it skipped my bed. Booked a fist, not love, just pain in my head. Then I bit back, teeth drenched with spite. No savior came for me, so I learned to fight. Church said I was born to repent, I said fuck that. I'm heaven descent, they write psalms, I write bars. They light candles, I light cigars.
I was born on the 8th day, flames in my lungs, forged from the wrath where the wicked come from. Ain't no heaven, never had my name. I'm the outlaw child they couldn't tame. I'm the 8th day soul, the fucked up plan, risen from the dirt that God left damned. I ain't blessed, I'm battle made. Hell couldn't hold me, I broke that cage.
Wrote my own gospel with a broken pen, inked in blood and the loss of friends. Navy taught me how to be too real. Warheads to foreheads, the pain turned real. I ain't no hero, I'm a weapon set loose, fighting for peace with a scarred up truth. My name ain't clean, but it's earned with fire. All hands on deck, rage and desire. I came from nothing but built a throne. Dog tag scars in a war-torn tone, hidden in a cage with a sulfur smell. Cause on the 8th day, I woke in hell.
He didn't rest when he made me. He looked away, and I made myself.
That needs to be longer. I feel like you're leading up to something with that. But that
I really like your sound, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was I fuck with that. I'm sorry. I'm still just. It really bothers me, yo. Like I don't understand how many dudes can sit there. It's only reason why is because there's somebody attached to me. The same reason as Stacks. So many dudes that say they're street dudes that are so quick to just want to run and call somebody a fucking pedo. Like, I really wish there was like a shot collar button when somebody jumps on this panel. They start saying dumb shit. I can sit there and play the button. It's like,
Right.
But nah, that was dope. I really do believe that. Like I'll tell you the same thing I told Smokehouse. You might want to start looking into them YouTube people because, like I said, there's a couple of channels I watch that they're looking for it because they always get copyright, so they got to watch. So they always got to either talk or have some weird ass sound. So it'd be a lot better to hear something that sounds good.
Right.
Whew. Donnie, proud of you for I know this is a proud dad moment for you this week. I know we finally got you up on this. I'm sorry you came on in the middle of that dumb shit. This is
I was sitting there waiting. I was waiting for the bullshit to go away for our tap.
Oh my god. You literally see the look on my face. I'm like, really again, really? Like you of all things you could have came on here to talk about, you want to talk about this. And then, of course, you got to mention that you're my homie. Thanks. Just so everybody knows, I'm gonna have to make this fucking intro video, but I'm gonna start saying every episode, Straight Savvy does not condone what happens on this podcast. I'm sitting there. This is one thing I want everybody to see real time before I jump off here. There's certain people that are attached to this individual. He's gonna probably drop our names and shit. I'm going ahead and letting them know of this shit storm before it happens, because this is what you do when you have a potential situation, y'all. You let the homies know. So why? That way, when motherfuckers jump on podcasts and all this shit like they like to do, the shit is done and over with, and it doesn't fucking happen again. That way, everybody gets annoyed by all these little content creators and want to be reaction channels popping up. You know how you stop that shit? Boom. There's real things going on here, y'all. Like real life situations. Donnie's got his little boy in college this week at a program. That's awesome as hell. It's summertime, y'all. You got AmeriFest coming up this weekend. If you able to watch this podcast or go out there and just be an asshole, appreciate the fact that you're able to be an asshole. Because you could be a lot of things. You could be a fly getting swatted. Just saying. So y'all always remember the one thing: you can always get money back. You can always somewhat get time back, kind of. But you cannot get trust back. And if you do, it is never the same way again. So accept that fact and be comfortable with being yourself. Yeah. So for those of you, make sure you sub everybody, hit up D Ward, Leo Indie Construction, go ahead and do a plug real quick, Donnie, since we never really get a chance for you to actually do Leo. We always do music. Go ahead and plug Leo Indie Construction real quick. You're muted.
Based out of Indianapolis, I travel all through the Midwest. We offer full service, everything except for electrical, plumbing, HVAC. Focused on flat roofs, but no project too small. We offer discounts to veterans at any time. Anybody wants to take advantage of that discount, 10% off any job over $600. But you don't tell me you're a veteran until after I give you the bill. That's why you make sure you get the full discount. And all you got to do is show me an ID, DD214, something just to show it. But we do it that way because a lot of people say they offer discounts, but really they're just jacking their prices up and then knock it back down. I want everybody to get the full discount. So you don't tell me that until I give you that bill. But you can contact me at any time. We run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't matter, rain or shine, 317-627-6727.
Go. And I seen Jordan, which is one of the drivers that Leo is sponsored by, is doing his thing again, out there crushing up, and his nephew. That's dope. Like, that's something that I really love. I look forward to posts like that. Then of course your son going to college, like real life situations out here, y'all, that are up to look forward to, because unfortunately there's a lot of bad things going on in society now. So it's nice to see wins.
I sponsor my fault. I can't hardly hear for some reason. The sound got real low on everybody.
It does that on your phone.
Okay. All right. Well, next, so I sponsor
I would
3
get
different race
like a
car
pair of
drivers out of
headphones or some
Indianapolis
earbuds.
Speedrome as well.
Unless you're on a lap, from just word of advice, if you're going to do lives, especially off the app, because the sound sucks. Especially if you're trying to jump, if you jump out to you post anything and you jump back in, the music will play over. Get a pair of headphones or earbuds, and it helps, because other than that, the app sucks. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to have to put my ear all the way up to the damn phone.
I don't know
to hear
how the
it.
fuck I used to help Danjo run the fucking stream.
Or use the browser.
Yeah.
Open the link, copy the link, and paste it into Chrome or whatever browser you use on your phone or mobile device. That's why I
use the browser instead of the app.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Stone Panda wanted to know if you wanted a jingle. By the way, I'll give you his actual Facebook. That way y'all can talk and chop it up, because I know you like to do that and network with people. So, y'all, I'm about to tap out and go clean the house. Remember, y'all, if you're gonna do anything, do it straight savvy. I will see y'all probably around 8 o'clock tonight. Debating, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to take a break a little bit because I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But y'all remember, if you're gonna do anything, do it straight savvy. If nobody believes in you, I sure as fuck do. Much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all.
All right.